Hey guys, how's it going? Jake and Sarah here for Dude Ranch DIY. It is currently Labor Day and we just got back from a little family vacation. We met up with my parents and my sister, her boyfriend, up in Rhode Island. So we had a good couple days.
Yep, Newport. It was so much fun. We had great weather. It
Beautiful
was a good
weather.
time.
Went to the beach. We didn't have Louie. We left him at a kennel locally here. So we just picked him up and now we got a beautiful day. And we're gonna get a couple things done. I'm not really sure what we're gonna get into, but the first thing I do know is that behind the camera here, I'm looking at like a 40-foot long dead piece of this oak tree that is right over where I parked the red International truck. And it's been on my mind for quite some time. We had a couple big storms last week. I was worried that it was going to come down and crumple the truck. So it's about time that I climb up there. I really only have to climb up like what, 20 feet is that?
Nothing.
Yeah, and make one cut to have it fall down. So I'm gonna scamper up there and make that cut. That way it prevents a bunch of future worry and stuff. And then we'll see what we'll get into. We might move some wood chips around. We could potentially do a little lawn dethatching. Sarah's so excited for all of this work. So first things first, I'm gonna get my rope set up in the tree. We'll get down this big dead piece and then we'll see where the day takes us. All right, so as you guys can see, I got all my stuff that I could potentially need for this job here on the big tool rack. This thing is, this will really be the first time that I'm actually using it like for work beyond, you know, just loading it up with all the tools and stuff. But over here, this is the piece that I'm talking about. This really big dead piece, it comes out all the way like over my head and the tree is way over there. And I normally park the truck right here next to the flatbed. So I'm gonna run up there again. It's not very high. Make the cut, get it down, and then we'll cut it up and use the Everything Attachments Wicked Grapple to get it out of the way. What do you think, Sarah?
Can't wait, let's do it. I think he got it where he wanted it. Is that where you wanted it?
Got it first shot there.
Look at that.
Let's see. Oh, caught up in a little piece.
Now it's strong enough to be on that?
No, we're still gonna try and break it.
Oh.
But now it's not wrapped around those other branches.
Meanwhile, there's Louie just staring at us, watching. Well, he's also watching the traffic that goes by. His electric fence ends where the International is, but we took his collar off so he could come down here, but he doesn't realize, but maybe that's a good thing. And of course, I wasn't filming when he broke it, but we got it.
Rope. So now my rope's in the bigger crotch, which I feel safe climbing on. So I can run up there.
Let's see you run up.
Run.
was easy.
That was really easy. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready. Timber.
Whoa.
Nice. You make it look easy, Jake.
That one was pretty easy.
What are you doing over there?
Take a little bit of weight off this.
Louie's being a good boy and he's just sitting over there watching. He loves watching the cars go by. Every morning he'll sit there and just observe. He's very curious.
Ready? I'm going to swing back like Spider-Man.
Let's see. Woo! That actually looks kind of fun.
It is. Okay guys, got the piece on the ground, big dead piece. The couple green pieces I cut off the maple, I threw into a little pile that I have on the other side of the dumpster. So next time I have the chipper hooked up, we will send it through the chipper. But for now, I'm just gonna use the Wicked Grapple here to pick up these couple pieces and pile them up over there. I kind of have a pile going of just rotten stuff that's too big for me to send through the chipper. It's not good for firewood, so at some point I'll have to take it to the dump or burn it once I have a container or vessel big enough to burn stuff like this. But for now, just gonna get it out of the way. I'm glad to have gotten it down. And now the International will be safe if we have any more of these fall thunderstorm, hurricane, tropical storm things. So we're gonna hop on the Kubota, get it moved with the Wicked Grapple. All right guys, so while I got the tractor here and the big tool rack and everything, I'm going to use the big tool rack as a little work platform. Take my 2 pole saws and I'm gonna come up and cut this lowest branch on the black birch. It droops pretty far down. I'm thinking in the winter time with snow and ice and stuff could potentially break, and it is kind of over this parking area here. So I'm gonna see with the extra height I can get by standing in the big tool rack, if I can reach it with my 2 pole saw extensions. You know, one thing I really like about having this big tool rack, and this is like really the first time I'm out here actually using it, is that I never would have thought to cut that black birch branch, aside from when I was just up in the tree before. But then when I came down, I already had the pole saw, I had the 2 pole extensions. There's a place for everything on this big tool rack, and it just makes it so easy to get more done. I didn't have to run up to the truck to get the pole saw and to get the blade and the 2 extensions and stuff like that. It was all just here, and as soon as I'm done, it can go, you know, right back to where I had it all, which is right here. And or actually no, yeah, I had it like this, and everything has a spot. Like I said, I probably wouldn't have cut that branch. I've been wanting to cut it for months, but I probably wouldn't have, just because I didn't have everything with me. But with this, it's changed things in that now I got everything with me at all times. So now that we've done all this pruning and stuff, I started looking around here, and the millings should be coming about a week from today, I think. I'm not even gonna hold my breath anymore, because it's been so long at this point, I really don't care, as long as they get here before the first snow or the winter, whatever. I'm told that they should be coming sometime around a week from today. So now that I'm back here, I'm looking around, and there are still 3 trees that I would like to take down to finish off this little parking area. 1 right here, 2, this little guy, and then 3, this multi-stem there right to the right of the track. So I'm thinking, because I do now have this quick hitch thing, and the chipper in theory is quick hitch compatible, I'm thinking I might just drop the big tool rack here in the driveway. That way all my tools are here. Go grab the chipper, and I'd be able to chip up all this brush that I cut, maybe zap down a couple more of these small maple trees here, just to get some more sunlight in here, and just get everything all cleaned up and tidied up. That way, if the millings do come, all the trees that I want down are down. Shane can hopefully rip out some of these last couple stumps, and we can get all the millings and stuff spread. No problem at all. So yeah, I think I might as well do that. I'll drop the big tool rack here and see if I can go hook up the chipper. Okay, we got it all hooked up. Took a little bit of adjusting with the top link to get the right angle to pick up the WoodMaxx chipper, but we got it all hooked up. PTO shafts hooked up. Let's go chip up that brush. Okay, so as you can see, the WoodMaxx chipper MX-8800 made real quick work of that. The new knives on it definitely helped. We got really nice chips here. As you can see, they're nice and fine, small stuff. It chewed right through. It's probably about 5-inch sugar maple. No problem at all. So that's great. I did, after I posted that last video on changing the knives, I had a couple comments. I believe one from Steven, and he suggested that I get a blade like tender or a blade keeper. It's just something to go in, and periodically you can sharpen the knives just to keep them in tip-top shape instead of having to send them back after they're totally shot back to WoodMaxx for professional sharpening. So I did pick up that little blade buddy or whatever it's called. I will be using that, and I'll probably get it on film the first time I use it after I get a couple hours on it. We got this leaner here that's bent over from wind and rain and stuff. We got another little one right there that I think the machine might have hit, but those are out of the way for now. So I'm going to deal with those another day. I am, however, going to save this log for firewood. This is just big enough. It's probably like 5 inches or so. We can split it in half, get a little bit of firewood out of it. And again, nice thing about having the big tool rack just sitting right here, even if it's not on the tractor, I got my Mingo marker right here, ready to go. So here we go. Line up the Mingo marker. And then Mingo marker now has a spot. It can go right back where it belongs. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap this one up. It's good to be back home. We had a productive little afternoon here. Finally got that big piece of deadwood down over where I parked the International, so I'm really happy about that. Also got these other 3 trees down, so there's plenty of room to finish up the parking spot. I can't stress enough how nice it is having this big tool rack here. This was like the first day I was really using it, and even though it wasn't on the tractor for about half the time, it's still super convenient to just be able to have everything loaded up on it and just drop it here in the work zone where we were working. I went and hooked up the chipper with little to no problems. I did have to get those bushings on for the very first time, so that took a little bit of time and adjusting, but we got it hooked up no problem. The new knives on the WoodMaxx MX-8800 chewed right through that 5-6 inch sugar maple, so that was good to see. And you know, of course, the Wicked Grapple is always helpful, so that I don't have to break my back picking up all the logs and the brush and stuff. So all in all, productive afternoon. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to the channel here and you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. If you like the videos, give us a big thumbs up. Questions, comments, feedback, put it in the comment section below. That's it for now. I'm Jake. This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.